So, do you remember that time I posted a long single braid on one of the dancers? You guys low-key loved that braid. Well, recently I posted this tip on how to make the length of a braid longer. Did that make sense? Anyway, this is what it looked like. So that clip ended up being one of my most well-received clips. And so I said, wait a minute, I need to marry the two posts and finally show you how to do the long braid, which I used the same technique that I showed in the second clip. Okay, anyway, let me show you what it's all about. So before we get to the jumbo braid, let's just look at that technique one more time. Split the hair into 3 equal legs as you would for a normal braid. After 2 or 3 stitches, you always add hair in the middle piece. I have hair pre-sectioned off to the side that I pick up and slide underneath the middle leg. Put it flush against the other piece, then continue the next stitch. When I get another middle piece, I take the second piece of hair, slide it under, connect it to the rest, and continue the braid. And I do it a third time because there are 3 legs to a braid, so you want to make sure that the beginning of the braid is a consistent size so that it looks very natural. You will get to a point that the client's hair ends, but you still have synthetic hair, so just manipulate the synthetic hair and twist it around to cover their natural hair so that it blends in. And there you have it. By the way, when the client's natural hair from the elastic is at least 4 to 5 inches hanging, this braid will look more seamless and more natural and confuse more people about where their hair ends and where the synthetic hair starts. One more thing. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the 3 pieces of hair that you use to braid are called legs. The strips of hair that you add to each leg should be the same size as the legs of the braid. That way the braid stays consistent in size, and as always, go back and adjust until you have something that looks like this. Once you perfect the technique, you should not be able to see where the client's hair ends and where the synthetic hair begins. I don't have a real client in front of me, but I definitely wanted to share this tip. Make sure that the client's hair is blow dry straight or flat ironed, or in this case, this is a heated brush tool that I'm using to make the hair straighter and get rid of any kinks. Splitting the hair into 3 equal legs is also a crucial step. Having symmetry and balance within the legs is also what is going to trick people into thinking your client is Rapunzel. And now we are just braiding step by step, adding the pre-sectioned pieces to the braid one by one until we reach the desired length of the Rapunzel braid. Don't forget, Where the client's natural hair ends, take the time to adjust the synthetic hair around it so that their hair is truly hidden and put away into the braid. Once you get to your desired length, go back, check your work, tuck, twist, fatten. You know, we want the braid to be the same size through and through so that, again, the whole point is to trick everybody and not let them see where your client's hair ends. Voila! That's literally it. So try it, let me know, tag me, and have